Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. We're here in a private museum called the Klairmont Kollections. Today, I'm with Andrew Vogel,
Great to see you, Lou.
Vice President of Marketing and Sales, and we're in the vintage room. So we're going to show you some old cars here. Andrew, first of all, tell us, what is the Klairmont Kollections?
So we're a private automobile museum in the city of Chicago. We're about 100,000 square feet, over 300 cars on display in a very cool setting. Go to ClairmontKollections.org to the website. It's Klairmont with a K, Collections with a K.org, and check it out. It's really kind of cool. You'll see videos, photos, and everything. But Lou's here, and we're going to take a look at a very unusual car that I bet you've never seen before right now.
Let's take a look. Andrew, I'll grab the camera. What do we have here today?
All right, so this is a 1929 Marmon Landau Coupe. Incredibly rare that you see A Marmon, and then B, the Landau Coupe. This we believe to be the only Landau Coupe in existence today. So here's a great example. This one specifically called the Roosevelt, after Teddy Roosevelt. This was the first time Marmon's brand new 8-cylinder engine was used, and it was the first time an 8-cylinder car was provided to the public for under $1,000. So it's a lot of firsts all wrapped up on four wheels here.
So you got the Marmon M on the radiator with this wonderful stripe. You've got Teddy Roosevelt crested in the center with what I'm noticing down there is a big R.
So if you go to 1929 now and you look at this car, because of all the wonderful qualities of the car itself, and then the brand new 8-cylinder engine, they sold in 1929 22,300 of these cars. So that was quite a lot. And you don't hear of Marmon anymore these days. They went away after the Depression, as so many of these manufacturers did. But in the day, it was a very highly regarded automobile.
Really, really cool. Look at the interesting slats. Usually slats on a car were this way.
They'd be vertical, right?
And you don't usually see them horizontal. Take a look at the wood wheels. And although it's a Marmon, there's another R for the Roosevelt. And you've got another R here in the cover with the leather belt. A little side light. Take a look at the little visor over the flat windshield. Look at this, the etching on this window. A wonderful metalwork. And we'll show this. Here's your step 1, step 2. Jump in your back rumble seat here, where you have a lot of room back there, as you can see. And take a look at this trunk.
It said this is the original trunk to the car, which very unusual when you think about it, because you could see how a trunk like this could be lost over time. But they say this one is the original.
And take a look at that. That badge right there is probably irreplaceable. And that's pretty cool. Wow, what a history lesson. Let's, I'm going to open it up. We've got Andrew standing right next to it. It's a pretty tall car. Andrew's about 6 foot tall.
Right.
Let me just do that. Kind of giving you an idea as you get in. And look at the wonderful metalwork on that door, and even like this little inlay piece of wood. Wow.
And interesting that they use the mohair on the doors, and they're very padded, so the car would have helped keep it quiet and warm in the winter. But nice detail on everything.
In the back window, there's a little crank there. Look at the headliner. Let me just show the pedals down there. You got the Unity light. What is that little emblem there? Let's see if I can get that. There it is. Roosevelt again on the speedometer. Throttle.
Interesting speedometer, huh?
Yeah. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's your windshield wiper. Not washer at that time, but wiper. And then you can actually see that the window opens outward, it appears, from the bottom out. Pretty cool. Let me jump on out. Let's open up this hood, if you wouldn't mind.
Here I am.
While you're doing that, just a little something I saw. It's a little body emblem right there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Love those little tags. Check that out. You can see the ground. No doubt about that.
Very common
8-cylinder.
configuration. 8-cylinder. This is the Roosevelt. They call the engine the Roosevelt.
Is there any plaques on the back wall?
I don't see anything on the firewall.
What's this right here on the firewall?
Just a plug.
It's a plug, okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Another Dalco Remy distributor.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the other side.
This one's a little trickier.
A little trickier to get you in there.
Right.
The nice thing about these cars from the late 20s is, as you can see, each side is different.
Right.
Get your horn right there, and there's our tag.
There it is. So we believe this to not only be an unusual car because of the Landau Coupe, but also the lowest VIN number remaining in existence as well. 762.
Wow. All right, let's button her up. And before I forget, on here, look at that. Roosevelt 8 on the bumper. Not sure how I missed that. And while Andrew's putting that together,
Go.
we'll give you an overall view from the front, along with that bumper that I just showed you with that Roosevelt 8 on the front. Wow, really, really cool. Andrew, stand right next to her. You know, really kind of the fun part of the Klairmont collection is getting to see these cars and learning about them and the history lesson behind it.
Very much so, yeah. And there are so many to see. So it's exciting to have you here, Lou. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah.